What's up, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to City Skylines. Now the Sirens are back, we're back in this game after a week of no uploads. And I don't have much time to record today, so I'm gonna try and keep it short for you guys. And but I think you're gonna enjoy this episode, I really do. So, with that said, I wanna start. Welcome back to City Skylines, of course. I don't know, I probably said it already, but it's good to be back. Now the neighborhood looks quite nice. We got all these houses going here and they're still being built. Now these ones are what we call not in the neighborhood yet, so I gotta fix that real quick in the future. Now the canals are working. I don't know, I think we did this in the last episode and I've done a bit of improvements around here and made it a bit more perfect. So I think it looks quite nice, and we're gonna get some mansions. We're gonna download some mansions on the Steam Workshop and we're gonna fit those in here eventually, probably in the next 1 or 2 episodes. And but today I want to focus on this area because, as you can see, this looks quite crappy actually, and it's something we don't really like. We want the city to look nice, and I think we've done that here. It's looking nice. We've done it here. It looks nice, and this part looks nice. Now this is still one big disaster. Oh, wait, this also looks nice. This part right here behind this road. So everything that you see here will probably be deleted again, and that will be made beautiful in the future. Hopefully that will happen soon, and we can continue. Now this area, I still haven't really worked on it that much. I'm gonna finish this off screen probably, and no, that's gonna be probably on screen because this is gonna be a bit industrial here, and we haven't had much industrial areas on this series yet. So but I want to focus on this real quick, and I'm gonna keep it short for you guys, as I said. So I'm gonna delete it all, press spacebar to pause the game, and we're gonna delete all these highway on and off ramps because they look bad. Now I have a little design which I really want to do actually, and the design is somewhere in California, I believe. It's the Highway 37 near Maryland, I believe. I don't know, but that looks quite cool. So I want to try it, and it has a road which goes. It is on this side, but I'm gonna try and make it work on this side. And it connects up to this area right here to like the main road. And it has to go like around and connect up, which is gonna be quite difficult actually, because I don't think there's much space here. So we're gonna have a road which goes off here. I see we don't have a lot of space because we get these on-ramps here, and that's kind of limiting us to doing something else. This is also a good place to do it, but that again, that's quite close to the richer neighborhood. We might do 2 in here, so let's see. This is gotta be. I gotta think here real quick. I gotta be sensible, like I never am. So we got this road. And then we gotta go around here, and the connection is up on this side. It's not on that side, so that might work actually. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna copy this exact design I have on the other monitor, and that is about the same height. That is the same height as this road, which we need. That is something we need. So we're gonna make that like so. I don't know, I might speed it all up, but probably not doing that. I'm gonna keep it as some sort of a tutorial for you. Now continue this on the other side as well. Now because the highway is elevated, it's gonna be a bit more difficult to make this one work. And I gotta think about how I'm going to do it. If I wanna make a bridge or something that goes underneath the highway, which is gonna be difficult choice for me to make. Now I do have a larger brush, which makes it a lot easier for me to do this. And there we go. So that is gonna be our boulevard, which will be entering from this side right here, something like that. So that is worked. Good. Now the turn in the real highway goes like this as well, so I'm gonna try and keep that shape, and then the boulevard enters from that side. So that's something we're gonna make now. Grab this tool real quick, and it probably exits, or let's say right there. Now it's not gonna be exactly 90 degrees with that there, but that doesn't really matter. How does it? I don't know actually. It might matter, so that will work. Beautiful. It's about the same, but then it matches up with the other one, so that's good. Now there is a bit of a dilemma here, and that is because splitting this part up into 2 pieces is not that good, or it's very difficult to do. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get up like a one-way. Gonna do this for the grid pattern, and this for the grid pattern as well. There we go. So that works. And if we want to connect it up, we can always do that. There's always a solution for that. Now we're gonna grab this. Let's get it out of the way. We're gonna grab the elevation tool again, and we're gonna make this one on the same level as the highway, so we can connect it up. And that is a one-way like this, which hopefully will look nice, but I don't know. Not a big fan of how it looks so far, so I'm gonna grab this road right here. I'm gonna try and match it up on this side. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get out of the game, so I hope the recording won't stop. I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna enlarge the image here, because I need to look at it. But I think the recording is still going, which is a good thing. And there we are, we're back. Okay, so I'm back in the game. I don't know if it worked. Probably didn't, but we'll see that in the future. Now I'm working on that road right now, which means it ends up in some sort of a almost 90-degree turn. It's not 90 degrees, but almost. It's at an angle. So right there, I want it right there. Okay, good. And then we're gonna grab this piece and connect it up. Not there, but make it a bit nicer. There we go. I think that looks good. We're gonna invert the driving thing here. Okay, cool. That will work, I think. Now, this game, I like realism in this game, so that's what I'm trying to do here. I'm trying to make this highway on and off ramp realistic. I don't know if it's working. It looks quite realistic, this one, so that's good. Now the off ramp is quite in a weird shape. That's something we're gonna do at the end, which is okay. Okay, that will work, yeah. Now, okay, so this goes around right here. That is where this for the other ones go. So we're gonna make this the same height as well here. And we can always get rid of this if we have too much of it, and we can always make it larger, the elevated area, which is no problem at all. Now that took me quite a bit of time actually, and I'm happy about this curve, but I'm not really happy about this one. So as you can see, it ends up in being quite straight here, which I don't want. I want it to be bent a bit more, so that's what I'm trying to do here. It's this one is quite difficult actually. Right there, I think that will work. Good. It's gonna be quite a sharp turn, so that's there, and there, and there. I think that's about the shape it has to be. Good. I'm also not the happiest man about this shape right here, so I'm gonna change that as well. I'm gonna change it as a whole again, so bear with me. And then make that about 90. There we go. Now this has to like lead off, which is kind of weird. There is a road which goes in this direction, which curls of this one and then goes there, which I don't know where it exactly leads. So that's gonna be the question of the day. And then there's this question, how are we going to do this right here? I think it's just gonna be like this one way, which goes there, in that direction. And then there's one which like leads off, which is kind of weird. It like goes around. It's gonna be quite a sharp corner actually, so that's gonna be difficult to create. About here. And that's gonna be weird. I don't know how I'm gonna fix that. So that's quite a little bit of an issue. There's also something which, yeah, I think I'm gonna make this road like at the same level as these ones. They're not elevated anymore, so I'm gonna quickly do that off screen and I'll be right back with you guys. That took me a year to complete, really. That took quite a long time actually. I didn't expect it, and it's not perfect here, as you can see. It has a bit of a curve there, but we're gonna forget that, and hopefully all is well. I hope, but I think this is much better. I think we can work with this, and I think it will look a little bit better if it looks like this. So something we're gonna try. Now, this shape, I don't know. I have no idea how I'm going to do that exactly, so it's gonna be a bit of a difficult situation. I think I have to like lead it off right here or something. And this goes down, so go there. And then this is the tricky part. And then this has to connect up as well. I don't like that shape right there, so that's something that I would like to see fixed in the next update or games. That it creates a shape like that. I hate it when it enters like exactly in the middle. I really do. I don't like it and I don't love it. So that is something that hopefully will be fixed soon. You gotta make a shape like that if you want to make it look better, and then it still looks like crap. So now that is a bit better, I guess. I'm gonna try and you see, then it's back to looking crap again. There we go. I think that will work. Good. Then shape you around like that. This one goes there as well. You go the different direction. So we're getting somewhere. I think we really are getting somewhere. So there's again an off-ramp which connects up to this one. And that's gonna be quite weird. I'm not next to the microphone now, I'm looking at the second screen. So this we gotta fix. We gotta fix that direction of that thing. So you go there. Or what we can do is the same on this side, like we did here. That is the question of the day. Now this road in the real world, it splits up into three different roads. One which goes there and straight on, and here. Now this one is the one that goes here is the one into town, so that's something we gotta fix. I think I got it. I'm gonna work with this one again because I've never used it, and today I think is a good time to I think do something with the road. Like a 90-degree turn. You go. And then that is there. This only has to be an exit, so if we have this one connect up to there as well, I don't think it's gonna look nice. And this is the other ramp which goes here. I'm gonna fix this off screen, don't you worry about that, guys. It's not something I'm gonna do now because it's gonna make the episode a bit too long actually. We've been recording for 23 minutes already, which is quite a long time. And then what they have here is an other road which you go. And let's try and see, where is it? Here. And this goes off into a 90-degree turn. Not a turn, but a 90-degree road. So I think that's what I'm gonna do here as well. You go there. Good. You can go now. Beautiful. Now that's gonna be a good road to drive, like a little right-hander with a left and a right-hander after that. That's gonna be a cool road. So we got that going. This one I want to shape that off into here as well. So let's see. Gotta be a bendy shape. Bendy shape, please. Work now. Why doesn't this game never do what you really wanted to do? Because how can you create a shape like that? Honestly. They wanted to curve off like that, but why can't it just be on a, like, on, wait a second. Hold on a second, I think I might be onto something. I think I'm onto something. Oh wait. Oh, now I messed it all up. Come on, game, why do you do this? I really hope Paradox releases a second game of this. But then this really has to be improved. There's no denying it. The road systems really have to be improved. Quite a lot, actually. And it just doesn't do what you want it to do. Go there. Because this is an off-ramp, it goes in this direction. And I think then we might be saved, actually. Might be screwing us up because we got that there. That is all. Come on. Alright, so we got something going here. That took quite a long time to fix that as well. And then we gotta do that direction. So I think we got all of them fit up now. It isn't the most compact design. It is a bit more compact on the picture. Somehow. But that's okay. Now, there is also a road which goes here and then connects up to that one. I don't know why that is. But I'm gonna ignore that and I'm gonna try and make this look nice. Because there's also the challenge of today. I think that works quite nicely actually. So we got them all going. Now I'm not happy about this design. I really wanted it to go like there and immediately go straight on into the highway. So I'm gonna try and create that. Recreate that. Grab this one again. That's not really the shape. That is the one you want, but then it creates a bad looking thing and you don't want it, so I think we had a good design going on and I screwed it all up again. Shouldn't be too hard to recreate again, so I'm gonna try that. It's kind of a weird shape, to be very honest. But it works. You can go that direction, you can go this direction, so that's nice. And then you can go off into here. Now these people might be wondering why you cannot go into... Let's fix this real quick. There we go. So we got the intersection going. That is what we wanted to do today in this episode, and I think that should relieve the traffic of here completely. People can go into the city, but I think it's faster if you go here and then take this exit right here. That should be faster. Unless, of course, you are going to use the tunnel, which most of them actually now do. Because I don't know if I showed you in a previous episode, but if we go page down in this menu, you can see we now have a tunnel which connects up to the... We did this one in the episode, yeah. And then I relayed this this metro to here, and that works now. There's a lot of metros waiting here, so this might be a little bit of an issue there. And again, I did a new tunnel here, which goes here, and then underneath the entire city. It has a lead off, which enters up into the main city, and it also goes to this area, which is quite nice. And that means we now have 4 ways into downtown, or actually 5. We have 2 tunnels, we got 1 bridge, 2 bridges, I mean, and then we got the train station, and then make it 6 if you have this metro line, and we're gonna make it 7 because we have another metro line. So that's all gonna look quite nice. It's still not really finished. It's episode 22, I believe. In episode 25, we're gonna do some cinematic shots, I hope. And yeah, I'm gonna make this pretty and make it a bit more perfect than it is now, off screen, but you know the basics of it. And I'm gonna keep it short for you guys and for me as well, because I gotta disconnect the computer and I'm gonna do some different stuff with it. I hope you enjoyed, as usual. We made good progress today because intersections always take a long time, and I'm pretty proud of this one actually. It's not the most perfect, it could be a bit better curve, so that's something I might do on the off-screen time I have. It might be like a completely nice looking one instead of a bit of a derpy one, but I guess it all works. I like it. Now the real challenge is going to be to connect this up to that area. I think I'm gonna use this one for that. So yeah, we'll see that in the future. Now we got this complete area which is not used at this moment. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm probably gonna make suburbs out of them. And someone also suggested we should make a little farm town, which I thought is a really good idea. But I've been looking around, and the only good spot I could find for a farm town is here. It's like right next to the main highway. This is all gonna be changed up. The nuclear power plant is gonna be in a different area, which is probably gonna be like right here, and or here may be a good thing. Now I've been working on this area as well, making that perfect. I haven't really got the time to do it. Now as you can see, we got a new highway, which goes all the way here into the stadium area, and this one is gonna be completely destroyed and redesigned. Now I'm gonna use this design right here to curve into this one. And that's gonna be all nice and hopefully go into that area. I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't want a bridge here actually, so we can have ships going through here, or whatever. I don't know yet. I might also do a harbor, which is gonna be here or here. I think this is quite a good spot for a harbor actually. But the airport is gonna be redesigned first, so that's also something we gotta work on. There's a lot of stuff to do. Probably next episode is gonna be finishing up this area. I'm going to probably make some basics with roads and all, but this is gotta be finished so we can like fix this up and make that look pretty. Now this intersection is also something bad, but I'm gonna shut up now, and I'm gonna leave you to it. We're gonna end here. Now I'm not gonna do a cinematic time lapse or whatever. I've uninstalled that mod. I'm gonna install it again if I'm going to do cinematic shots, but for now I'm going to uninstall it because I really like this camera view, and you got like the bar here, which I didn't like. Now we can play the game again. Traffic for this area is gonna be quite a bit of an issue because we got rid of this one, and so it is. But I hope this one can be connected up soon, and then everything is well. Now I hope you enjoyed. I hope to see you in the next one, of course. If you did enjoy, please leave a like. Would really help me out. Would mean a lot to me. I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys. You're awesome, and bye bye.